I'm known in life as a bit of a planner. I was once leading a 3-day event for about 140 people, and I still get made fun of for the 17-page PDF of rotas and schedules I sent out to volunteers and staff the week before the event. Needless to say, I love it when a plan comes together. And when it doesn't or doesn't look like it will, I worry. Likewise, life in the early stage of coronavirus is difficult to navigate. And because we don't know what the next few days or weeks are going to look like, what is the new normal going to be when this settles? We don't know, so we turn to what we do know, worry. There's a tool that I use with clients called the worry tree, which walks us through questioning the usefulness of our tendency to ruminate on our worries, to go round and round them in our heads. The first step is actually to catch ourselves and become more aware of the contents of our worries. In our minds, the thoughts, fears and concerns go flying around so fast that we can't keep track of them, and they become overwhelming. It can help to get them out of our heads. Committing them to paper or in a note on your phone forces us to pull them out of our head where they can so easily spiral. Then we ask ourselves, is this a current tangible problem? Is this something that might really happen? Really, at its core, this question is there something right now that I can do about this? If the answer is no, that it's about something we have no control over at all, this tool suggests we let the worry go. Now, the wording here I find a bit difficult, because it would be wonderful if we could just let it go that easily. But sometimes these hypothetical worries loom large. The question maybe that might be more helpful to think about is worrying actually going to help this situation? Is throwing more and more mental energy going to get me any closer to an answer? In the case of the hypotheticals where we don't actually have enough information to make choices, the answer is probably no. So this suggests instead distracting yourself with something. Do anything to try and distract your mind. Exercise, life admin, or maybe try one of the mindfulness techniques elsewhere on this channel. Try and otherwise occupy your mind. Look at the other side of the tree though, because there will be things that aren't just hypotheticals, things that we can do something about. If that's the case, we make a plan of action and do them. Don't procrastinate, that only leads to more worry, and then try to let that worry go. We've done everything we can to deal with the worry, so why torture yourself with that spiral of worry that is going nowhere? If it's something you can do something about, but not yet, then schedule it. Make a plan, make the phone call to set it up and put it in place, get the ball rolling. But once you've done that, you're back to distracting yourself. The big takeaway from all of this is allowing yourself to worry a little in the places where it's going to drive you to action, to make plans, put them in place, but then give yourself the space and the permission to catch yourself in that unleashed worry that actually isn't going to help. If you're finding managing worries difficult, or would like to talk with someone more about fears or concerns for the futures, I'm available for either face-to-face or online therapy, which you can find more information at on www.ymind.ie. Take care of yourselves and those close to you at this time.